puts a Victory motorcycle head and shoulders above a Harley Davidson? Mike Schultz of Arizona Victory explains.
If you'll notice here, this is directly from Harley Davidson on the publication. Harley advertises that on their stock 96 motor, puts out 68 horses, 81 foot-pounds of torque. We're at 97 horses and 109 foot-pounds of torque. Huge difference.
Huge.
Even if you step up to their 103, you're looking at 76 horses and 89 foot-pounds of torque. And if you step up to what they call their Screaming Eagle, the reality of it is, from our side of the fence, we call it their Screaming Chicken. Okay? Because their Screaming Eagle 110 cubic inch motor still will not put out what we do on our basic 92 motors today.
Wow.
So today, Harley, with its baddest, trickiest, $35,000 to $45,000 motorcycle, still don't put out the horsepower and torque that Victory does.
Wow.
Roger, another component?
Yep.
Batteries. You come into a Victory store, Mike, I need a battery, need an oil filter, bunch of different components. The best thing you get is it's the same for every bike made. We don't have to stock 13 different style batteries to fit our lineup. We have one. Same with our oil filters, etc.
Nice.
That's why these bikes are so easy to maintain, so easy to use. The other side of the coin is Harley Davidson has a V-Rod.
Okay.
Okay? Essentially, that is the best Harley never built. It's a Porsche motor. You don't believe me? Go into any Harley store and ask them why that's the only bike on their floor that's all metric fasteners. Okay?
Okay.
But if you look at, if I gave you a technology sheet between this and the V-Rod, and I didn't tell you anything else, you just read the specification chart, the similarities of Victory's motor and the V-Rod are so similar, it's unbelievable.
Okay.
Now, they came out a number of years later with the V-Rod behind the Victory. Does that make them a copycat? I don't know, but they sure have all of our technology in the new V-Rod. Okay. The difference is the V-Rod is cooled with antifreeze, where we're cooling the motor with oil.
Wow.
What difference does that make? Huge. The V-Rod holds 3.8 quarts of oil versus our 5. The other dilemma is they have another coolant. They have to separate all that from the oil.
Yep.
Hence, the V-Rod has a lot more gaskets in that motor because you're separating oil and water. Because we're never separating the oil, we don't need all the gaskets.
Right.
Hence, we don't have hot spots in our motor. We don't have to have a separate water pump. We don't have to have a separate cooling medium, all that stuff.
Got it.
So Roger,
Yeah.
as you know, this is the drive belt. Very similar on the Harley and the Victory. Can you show me how we're going to put that on this Harley?
I'm going to go with, we're going to take a bunch of this off and it's going to go in there.
Exactly. We have to dismantle the entire primary side of this engine. The inner, the outer, the starter, the clutch, the drive sprockets, everything to now put this belt on. Now to show you the difference between that and the Victory. Ready here?
Yes.
3 Allen screws right here. This cover comes off, the belt slips right on. You can do it in a matter of minutes versus 4 hours, 4.5 hours on a Harley. So, the difference is you want to spend $700 to replace your belt on a Harley or a couple $100 to do it on a Victory. And they are a wearable item. They will need periodic replacement.
Not a hard choice.
As you can see, the maintenance requirements on the Harley are night and day difference.
Absolutely.
Coupled with that, the reliability factor isn't there. Now, as you notice, I collect a lot of old cars. I love them. 37s, 57s, 70s, I have them all. But yet, I don't drive them to Las Vegas.
True.
I run around town. Now, if I'm going to take a long distance trip, I just rode to Minneapolis, Minnesota, jumped on my Victory, don't think twice about it, never check the oil, just run. Okay? On a Harley, you better be checking the oil every time you get fuel. Every time you go to ride it during, at the start of a day, you need to be checking that. So Roger, in summary, if you want something in your garage, you can polish, keep clean, show everybody you got a motorcycle, Harley's probably the way to go. You want something you can ride, performance, ability, no maintenance, Victory's the motorcycle for you. So that's the decision you got to make. You want a showpiece or you want something to ride and enjoy, that's going to be your call.